locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion. That's when I am holy. Mochaccino right. Then aligned. Back, wicked motion. That's when I am holy. Mochaccino right. Then aligned.
Mike. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Globex Asia. We go live every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Great to see you all back again. We'll start in about a few minutes. Thank you guys for your patience. The market opens in about 13 more minutes. Globex Asia, the slowest and the largest. Hey, fellow traders. Here I am. We are back again, Globex Asia. Globex Asia, guys. Great to see you all back again. I want to find out what you guys think about this market here. 25 votes in favor of this market pulling back. 52%. We've got 25 votes. Grind to the downside, and we got eventually trending up 38%. So I guess a lot of you guys think the market's gonna pull back here. All right. Everybody, welcome back, guys. Yeah, the song was presented by one of our fellow traders on our Discord, and I thank you. It's Silem. I used your music. It's a really nice song. I like that. Yeah. I decided to put it on there. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I don't know if Silem you are here, but thank you for the song. We'll have a little chat. I was scrambling today. 1 second, guys. I was scrambling. So first thing first, of course, I made number one mistake, and that's on my I think it's Tradify accounts. So Tradify accounts, I thought we were hold on 1 second, guys. I didn't realize. I thought the consistency rule is about 50%, but again, it was 40% on the flex accounts. So I kind of got stuck there. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to trade for a few more. I don't know if it's gonna be a few more days because I've got to get 10% down on my consistency. So it's It's a bit painful. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I mean, the target's only $2,500, and yet I had to kind of. It's weird that we got so many different accounts across the board, and I kind of got confused, I guess. But anyways, that's what it is. And then I also traded few accounts. I guess I traded all the accounts pretty much across the board, with an exception. I forgot to trade the legend account yet again. This is the 2 legend accounts that I had for a while now. I'm pretty close to passing one, and I'm pretty close to getting racked on the other one, which obviously is the account that we got racked the last time we were trading in the morning in New York. I was down a couple $1,000s on that account, and we were kind of down. I'll try to pass one. We'll keep one account, you know, just to kind of like test the water with Legend trading firm and see how that goes. I've got to request a payout on my funded next. I may do it right now, guys. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Let's try to see if I can actually request a payout here. So the dashboard is updated. All right. So I guess their dashboard isn't updated just yet. So I'm gonna have to kind of wait. But I will get it requested here today. I've got $1,800 of total profit on this account, so I may try to max out and kind of blow, and we'll kind of try to restart. We'll try to restart everything all over again with the funded next. I'm going to load in some accounts to kind of start for 2026 and go from there. $1,800 I'm going to be requesting here today, and I'll probably end up blowing that account. I do not want to leave anything in the table, so I'm going to take all out and then go from there. And then Lucid, I'm working on my Lucid. And then what else? Take Profit, I'm working on my Take Profit. I haven't traded my Take Profit Trader Pro accounts just yet. I'm like really taking it slow on my Pro account for some reason. Feel very uncomfortable trying to trade the Pro accounts in this kind of a market environment, right? A difficult market environment right now we are at. So, all right, so here I am, guys. We got funding ticks. Here I've got a few accounts, funded accounts with them. I'll probably end up trading these accounts too, probably tomorrow, not today. And then we'll go ahead and trade. Yeah, I did some profits on my what do you call this, my top step accounts, right? So I ended up getting some profits on these. So we'll try to see if I can actually request a payout here today. I could be able to request a payout here on my funded my top step. Not yet. So I'm gonna have to kind of wait a little bit here for my top step. So yeah, the payouts kind of rolling in. I requested 2 payouts here today. Here, where is it again? Once you move to buffer, will the trailing stops? Yes. So yeah, I requested another $4,000 on the Apex accounts, and one of my accounts is actually getting over maybe my 6th payout if I get approved on this, and that will be I should be able to take the whole thing out, right? I should be able to take the whole thing out. What does that mean? That's about $8,000 I can probably end up taking all out in one go. So we'll try to see if that is possible. I've never heard Apex moving people to live, so I don't know. Hopefully I don't get banned or anything like that, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll start the day trading off. We'll start the day with. Man, I don't know. Well, let's go with Take Profit Trader eval account. All right. Yeah, we got the NFP tomorrow, so that's non-farm payroll. Obviously, it's the biggest. Apart from the CPI, it's probably one of the biggest news event. So I don't know. I haven't loaded any accounts lately. So I'm gonna have to kind of use my existing accounts to try to trade. My Discord link doesn't work. 1 second, guys. I'll share my Discord link here. My Discord link. All right, guys, fellow traders, welcome back. Vince, man, congrats on your big win last night. Yeah, 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, my Discord link keeps changing, so I don't know why they keep, even though I say do not change my password. I mean, not the password, the link, but it just keeps changing, so unfortunate. All right, here we are, guys. This market looking obviously a pretty weak coming into the Globex Asia. I mean, a pretty weak market overall this morning too, right? So just to give a quick perspective on what this market may end up doing here, we got a nice level of support here coming into that $25,000. That's a big psychological level, and we are kind of like 100 points away from where we are now, right? We got a rejection of that 217, and that's where obviously that's the major level of resistance, which obviously was acting as a prior support. So we kind of got a rejection of the level. We got a deep dive pullback here into the intraday this morning. We hit a $25,000 34. So I'm kind of leaning more of a chop consolidation here, if you will, with between that range 140 to 24. So that's gonna be a pretty wild 100 points range day today, in my opinion. We'll see. We got an NFP as well tomorrow morning, so maybe Globex Asia may not move at all. Right, so we'll see how this market actually end up opening here tonight. I'm gonna have to go a little bit slow. Right, I'm gonna start off the day with the micro trade here, guys. I'm kind of leaning more of a, say, if you get a bounce, I'm kind of leaning more of a pullback into, I think the market will want to retest the $25,000, right? I think we got to have that nice little flush down, grab all this liquidity down, and then sweep through that, and then maybe we get a Santa Claus rally into the end of the year. You know what I mean? Mac Love, bro, I thought you would never stream again. What do you mean I would never stream again? Trading rolled into the March. All right, so yeah, I haven't rolled anything. I haven't changed my contracts. Unfortunately, I did not really get a chance to do that. So I'm gonna have to continue trading off my Z5, right? That's not the rollover, right? So I'm gonna be using my old contract to trade. Probably the contracts, the volume is probably at 50-50 at this point, so yeah, I'm gonna go very slow here into the Globex Asia. Try to really scale in and not oversize my contract size with the micro contracts, right? That's what I'm gonna be doing here into the Globex Asia, guys. It's gonna get pretty interesting here into tomorrow morning. Obviously, the NFP, that's gonna move the market. It's gonna move the market. We could flush down during NFP, but I think eventually the market will find.
TTG, good evening. I apologize if I just scared the bejesus out of you. This is Colin.
All right, guys. All right, guys, it's open now. Expected 108, get to the upside. Yeah, not a significant gap, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't done that, unfortunately. I gotta roll my contracts, yeah, for sure. I haven't done it. Yeah, so no real damage other than I had a bit of a damage last night. I don't know if you guys were there, but yeah, so last night was pretty bad. Today I did not lose any accounts, surprisingly, this morning. So all right, guys, this market trying to get a little bounce back. 115 now, up about 30 points right from the start.
Connection lost. Connect.
All right. 115 here. The market trying to get a little bounce. Yeah, it looks like we are trying to get a bounce here, right? But do we get a little bounce back and do something like this here coming into today? Or do we roll over down? I think this is going to be a very important level now. In that 120 area, I'd like to see how this market is going to kind of react. So we from that 120, if we get a balance, and I think we could see this market do something like this just based on what we see during the Globex Asia into tomorrow morning. And we got a big level of resistance sitting right in that 190, right? 190. So we could try to get a bounce into the NFP. If this is how it's going to look like into the Globex Asia, guys. Or if you get a rejection, if you get a pullback, you fill the gap and pull back here underneath that 95, we could see this and pull back into the 25k. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see what this market truly wants to do here tonight. What is going on, Edgar Leon? Your Lord, what up, brother? Welcome back, guys. Merzana was up really good after a big morning drop. Joey Crypto, Dan Emmons, Premier in the house, Steve Webb, LF Wolf. All right, guys, everybody, great to see you. Let's take a look and see. Oh, by the way, we got our giveaway here. Yeah, I had a long day. Yeah, I had a long day. How did everybody do, guys? How did everybody do? I didn't see much happening here on Discord other than a funding tick issue. How did everybody do? Blew your Top Step account and then bought a Take Profit Trader account. Oh, the Top Step, was it a funded account or was it an inval account? 3 funded accounts. Wow, man. Yeah, I mean, I think today was a tough day. I mean, nobody was kind of expecting this market to give us that nasty pullback here, right? From that 400. Everybody was like, oh yeah, market's got to get a bounce, right? Everybody, that's what everybody was kind of thinking. Right from this level, right, and then we got a nasty pullback. That was literally about 400 points pullback. Oh, was it today? Yeah, that was today in this morning. Incredible, man. That's a 400 points pullback. What a nasty day. Yeah, so I'm kind of waiting here. Not trying to fight the market. You know, we had a we had some you know, what do you say, we had a bit of a lesson last night, so I want to take it a little bit slow here coming into the Globex Asia. Yeah, the US market opening blew. Oh, Adrian, yeah, this market was crazy. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's an unfortunate thing. Maybe it's a fortunate thing. I wasn't there in this trade in the morning, so I was kind of like away. That was maybe a good thing. And then the market flushed down, and by the time kind of like, you know, settled down a little bit, I was I kind of stepped into a trade, so I did not have any meaningful damage, if you will, coming into the morning. So kind of got a little lucky there, to be honest. Do you need to move to the next expiration? I have to, yeah. I did not get a chance to do that, to be honest. I'm gonna have to roll over, yeah, for sure. I think it's Wednesday. So today's what again? Today's Monday, right? So we got Tuesday and Wednesday. We got 2 more days to go to completely roll over, because the volume is gonna be on a newer contract, right? So let's see what other information we have. I think the market will be consolidated till tomorrow. Yeah, is anybody gonna be full porting tomorrow on eval accounts? Then Emmons, just click the gear icon and click the rollover on the chart. Really? Can we do that? Oh, okay, I see. Maybe I should do that right now. MNQ, let's see. What was it again? Was it H6? Does anybody know? Was it H6 or was it something else? You guys gotta be full porting tomorrow morning? Yeah. Full port! Upper right gear on the right hand side. Okay. Oh, roll forward. Is this roll forward? Is this the one? Can somebody let me know? Let's take a look and see, guys. Oh yeah, roll forward. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh, nice, beautiful. I like that, guys. We did roll over. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll over in this bad boy as well. Yeah, thank you, Dan Amon. You are the man. Roll over everything that I see right now. Let's go, guys. ES roll over as well. Oh, ES is already at H6. I didn't change that. Oh, everything changes. All right, everything changes. All right, everything changes. It's just not the chart I was looking at. All right, I forgot. All right, so let's take a look and see what this market's trying to do now, guys. We got a daily chart here. Let's take a look at the NQ. Oh dear, look at that, guys. What a nasty looking my drawings are all whacked right now. Where all these levels come from, I have no idea. So as we have a rollover, the chart is looking all wonky, so I'm gonna have to get rid of this. All right, so I'm gonna 1 hour chart here. 1 second, guys. So let's just take a look and see what are the support levels. I'm gonna have to redraw all of these again. So we're at 362. All right, okay, I see. The reason why we have to kind of use the new contract is because the levels are all different, right? The levels are all different. So I've been talking about all the levels that I've been talking about are using the old contract, not the newer contract, the H. So I'm on an H now, so let's just try to use these. 366. I've got to change all of my contracts on all my other charts. Oh, a lot of work to do here, guys. All right, so here we are, guys. We got a nice little support here. Bounce off that 358. Yeah, pretty interesting. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to redraw all these levels again, guys. 1 second. All right, so we are kind of like obviously in that range bound, right? We are in that range bound, to be honest with you. I personally don't really like what I see right now. Yeah, I me personally, I don't think the pullback is over yet, in my opinion.
Order filled.
I don't think the pullback is over yet, to be honest. I think we still have to get a pullback into the 200s. And again, this is a newer contract, by the way. Newer contract. TradingView has the market gapped up, but the take profit trader does not. And that's probably because of the contract that you're using right now. Tiger, you asked about instant funding accounts. Did you get one? No, I didn't get any of the funded account. Direct to funded accounts, Justin Wright. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I haven't bought any direct to funded accounts just yet. I did not see anything truly very exciting, right? I did not. I'm just. I'm the thing about the direct to funded accounts is that the 20% consistency rule. It's very demotivating, if you will. I just don't like that. I just don't like the consistency rule, to be honest. The market. I think the market. I like it to the downside, to be honest. So I'm gonna try and at least for now, until we break it out of this 380, I'll try to short this market on a bounce back into the 370s, right? So I think as soon as you try to get over 380, then I think we could see this thing, have a nice little trending day to the upside. Well, we got to kind of get over 380 to 385 on a newer contract and kind of have to hold, right? Or else I think I would prefer to see this market actually give us a little pullback down into the 200. That's quite a ways to go from here, but maybe we test the initial low first. That's at 300 area. Actually, no, I lied. 323. So that's like 40 points away from where we are. And this is the level. I think if we crack underneath this could be some serious a pullback. That's quite a bit of a damage if we end up getting a pullback out of this area. So we'll kind of wait and see what this market does. We hit the ceiling here at 370, and we're kind of getting a little pullback down. I'm gonna try and short this. I've got 6 contracts now. All right, we'll see what happens to this market, guys. Thank you once again for being here today. I mean, for me today it's non-event. I've traded pretty much all my accounts on my phone for about between $100 to $200. That's pretty much it. I did not get a chance to kind of really grind with some big wins. It was just like, $50 to $150, $200, and that's pretty much all I did today across all my accounts to count as a day. That's exactly what I've done here today. Why do we still have directed funded when listed flex is here? Funded Pro Rapid, no need for D2F. Still a lot of people still trade D2Fs, right? Not me, but we still have a lot of traders trading D2S. You tell me what's the reason people are trading direct to funded accounts. The only thing that really drives me crazy is that 20%. 20% consistency. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just not. I'm not in that camp, All right, once again, guys, I'm trying to get this thing to a payout. Well, it looks like I've got to make a little more. Your total profit is $1,500. Your highest single day is $709. This means your highest single day profit is 46%. Oh, so I've got to make a little more. Oh my god. I hope I don't get into some stupid trades, end up losing my account. I've done that plenty of times over and over again in the past, so. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting right now. Hopefully, there's nothing confidential. Yeah, so this is my funded next, right? So my total profit's $1,500. That's what I made today. I think that's what it's saying. I don't think so. I think this isn't updating properly, to be honest, man. I have $1,800 of total profit. So what are they talking about? The highest single day is 709. Stay in the rule. If this way, 709 profits will be exactly 40%. To me, you must increase your total profit target to at least 1774. But I already have $1,800 of profit in my account. As you guys can see, it's weird. It's weird. Anyways, back to trading, guys. Back to trading. It includes my losses too. I have no idea. Including my losses. What does that mean? Oh, as a calculation. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to trade another day and look to make a few $100s and then hopefully get paid. Hey, Wing Sweet Man, what is going on? Happy Monday, StockTiger. Yeah, I had a great weekend. Yeah, no complaints here. Zabak the Midget, who banned you? Me? Miroski in the house, man. What is going on, man? Good morning or good afternoon. Kiving, what up, man? 3582. My mind went right to D2F. Nick Trades. Is that you, Nick? Is that you, Nick? Or VIP? Bowser Trades. What is going on, man? To not pass the eval, that's the whole point. So I'm just trying to be a little patient here in this trade here coming into today. Obviously, we got NFP tomorrow morning, so I think this market is gonna be. Oh man, we had a nice little dump here. I did not take my profits there, guys. Maybe I should have. Yeah, we had a nice little dump, and that was kind of bought. So very interesting. We're getting a little pullback here down as well.
Order submitted.
I'm actually gonna place my orders now.
Order submitted.
I'll look for that pullback down and try to retest the 330 area. Let's see what happens, guys. Is it okay to blow 5 take profit trader accounts a day? Absolutely not. Why funding takes putting everyone who requests a payout to live? Yeah, I mean that's what I heard. That's what I heard, man. That's effing dummy, man. Let's wait and see what they come up with. Hopefully it's not a liquidity issue. Hopefully it's their dumb customer service and their management, I guess. I've got 4 accounts with them now, but I haven't loaded any accounts, to be honest. So let's kind of wait and see. Who is Nick? Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick Trades. I think he's here. I think he is here. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense at all to put people to live without getting their payouts. I mean, trade day does put people to live at about $5,000 a payout. I think just something so whack right now with them, to be honest, man. We'll wait and see what they come up with. I mean, obviously for me, right off the bat, I can't go live, right? So my concern with funding ticks for me was either I get banned or I continue trading on the same funded. Based on what I'm seeing now, based on the observation, it looks like I am gonna get banned. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a adjustments to, and not just with funding ticks. You guys know there's a few others as well. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, but we'll see. I've got over 10 firms to trade right now, so I mean it's not gonna be too difficult, but I mean that's what do you think about Take Profit Trader? Take Profit Trader, Take Profit Trader is good. Take Profit Trader is good. I mean, I don't have a problem with Take Profit Trader. You see, my top 5 prop firms that I've also suggested here is, well, this is my top 4 deals. Actually, you know what? No, it's got to be 5. Top 5. It's top 5. Right? So top 5. Take Profit Trader is definitely there at the top 2. And then you got an Apex that ends today as well. Apex 90% off. Funding Futures Network, I like them. It's really cheap. That gives you $75 and 1 free. And then you got Lucid Trader account, and then you got Tradify. This is my top 5 right now. Look at this beauty. And this is what I said for a while now, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. We're getting a little bounce here, guys, man. Holy. Oh my god, really? Apex extended? Oh, I was kind of thinking, you know what? It doesn't really kind of make sense to end the promo on a day before NFP. So I was like, you know what? It doesn't make sense to me. So I guess it kind of makes sense that they kind of extended. Is that true though? I haven't seen them. I haven't got any email though. I didn't get any email, by the way. Is that right? You're happy with Take Profit Trader, been getting regular payouts with them, like being able to store your past evals for free. Yeah, Take Profit Trader is definitely in that top 2 for StockTiger. How much did you take from funding ticks? So far, I've taken about $14,000 to $15,000. I think I may probably end up getting banned as I. In the next couple payouts, I think most probably get banned. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm kind of getting prepared to kind of get banned with more firms down the road, because I can't go live and I can't obviously keep taking their sim fundeds, right? So trade day, yeah. Yeah, for YOLO, I'm almost kind of thinking maybe Apex is definitely the one to go with, right? Yeah, man, guys, don't be surprised getting banned from firms, man. Like now, if you can't move to live, they're gonna ban you, and that's what it is. Come live in Arizona. Yeah, I love Arizona. I've been there a few times. I love it. I love it. Why can't you why can't you go live? Because I'm Canadian. I am Canadian. No live here. No live, guys. I'm gonna move to Arizona. I'll maybe move to Las Vegas. I don't know. Canadians are true blah blah. I have no idea, guys. I think it's very important to kind of diversify, especially for me. I'm gonna get banned from firms, you know, without even me knowing, right? So I'm gonna have to kind of be prepared myself to be able to move left, right, you know, very, very quickly here. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to kind of like, you know, get used to a firm, a newer firm. For now, though, I really enjoy trading Take Profit Trader, Apex, Top Step, you know, Tradify, Lucids, you know, and who else? Bullanox, man, I just can't find a way to freaking do a good job with this Bullanox. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, guys. I've just not been very successful with Bullanox, unfortunately. and I can't keep spending money on their expensive activation fee as well. So
Order filled.
Order filled.
no, it has nothing
Order
to do with
filled.
it. Has nothing to do with prop firms not liking Canadians. By the way, guys, it's not them. It's the CME.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Why are you getting banned from firms? Because I'm oh, red candles. What is going on, man? I'm just taking too many payouts. That's it. Too many payouts, you know, through their sim funded accounts, right? Habibi, 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 come to Dubai. Forget about Canada.
Order filled.
Order filled.
But hey, guys, it's okay. You know, I'm like, you know, I keep looking for firms to trade. I'm kind of getting used to it now. I'm kind of getting used to it, guys. It's okay. I got smoked by my funded futures. That was a great start to my journey. Holy. So can you only make 10K per person? I don't know, man, Robert. I have no idea. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 50. For all you know, I have no idea. If you love Canada, it's your home. Maybe stream a live cash. I'm already trading live cash on my equities, right? On my equities. I'm not just I'm using prop firms to trade my futures, but I'm also trading with my own cash, right? But not just the futures. I'm trading using my cash to trade my equities, right? Pretty much well, a lot of cases swing trading using my cash. And that's really all I did. I don't really have to trade the futures using my own cash, to be honest, you know. I mean, I love getting to swing trades on you know, on a lot of these stocks, right? You know, we'll take a look at all this mega caps, for example, and just swing trade these accounts. I mean, this ticker symbol: Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, Netflix. What else? You got so many, guys. You got so many. You got Twilio, Shop, Datadog, Palantir, Coinbase, Arc Holdings, Snowflake, PayPal, Roblox, SoFi. What else, man? AMD, Nvidia, right? You got Uber. Guys, man, there's so many to swing trade using your own cash. I'm gonna leave my futures to my prop firm trading, right? And then go from there. And where's my account now? All right, guys, we get a nice little bounce off the 333, and that's what we were kind of talking about, right? That was a nice level of support. We're not able to pierce through that 330 area. It's kind of feels like this market is finding some kind of a footing here in that area, 330. So yeah, I'm down to 2 contracts now. But I'd like to see a nice little push down. You know, I try to retest the 300 area. Let's see if it happens. I may end up adding to my short position here based off what I see. We're gonna have to kind of wait and I'll wait for a little while. I'll probably just wait for Tokyo, right? We'll wait for Tokyo to open and then look for the directional move. I'll keep looking for new firms every time. If I get banned, that's fine. And there's plenty of firms out there. there are firms out there. I'm also trading Phidias now, right? I'm also trading Phidias. I've been actually trading Phidias for a while. It's just that I've never really taken them very seriously. So I'm trading Phidias. I think I've got about 6 to 7 eval accounts that I bought for $8. So I'm gonna be trading those. And I'm also looking at E8. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking for stuff. but the price and obviously the rules have to kind of make sense, right? It really boils down to price and the rules. A reasonable rule, I'm okay to kind of wait for 10 days to kind of get paid, to be honest. But if you've got if you got the same rule as say Take Profit Trader or say Lucid or Tradify, and yet you're kind of paying about 140, 150 bucks, I'm never gonna do that. You know what I mean? All right, fellow traders, here we are, guys. 338. It does kind of look like we want to get a pullback here, right? We're seeing some kind of a sign of weakness. No juice, guys. No juice. This market, I don't know. Phidias has a daily payout, static accounts. Yes, they do. Yeah, and they've got a whole bunch of different accounts that we could trade. And Phidias has been here for a long time, so I'm okay to trade Phidias. I just got to be able to. I bought a new RAM, by the way, guys. Ooh, baby. I had to pay a freaking $500 for a 32 GB RAM. I bought it, but it's back ordered. Oh my dear, it's back ordered. Can you guys believe that? It's back ordered. It's gonna be here probably during the Christmas. That's insane. But at least I will be able to trade on a new upgraded version of my computer before the end of the year. Yeah, 32 RAM and $500, guys. I paid $500. It's back to Midget. I've been with Phidias. It's just that I was just kind of on and off, but I've been with them. Yeah, DDR5. Yeah, that's right. Meg Love.
Connection lost.
What is up, Kelly Kaufman in the house? What is up, brother? Real talk. What up? All right, here we go, guys. We are getting a little pullback here. I'm down to 2 contracts now. Only. Wow, incredible, guys. I hope it doesn't flush right now. Kind of wait for me. All right, guys. I made $200. I'm gonna kind of walk away. Look to trade another one. I'm gonna try and
order submitted.
short the pop here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Right, that was the game plan. I want to try and do that right now, guys.
Order submitted.
Well, let's see if we can actually get a little bit of a bounce back up again before we get a pullback. Did you check if the RAM is compatible with your computer? Yes, I did. Yeah, I checked with my good friend of mine, ChatGPT, and that's what he said. I did exactly what he said me to do, so I think we should be okay. I'll blame it on ChatGPT if it ends up not working. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of conversation, yeah, for sure. I don't trust, like, I don't completely trust ChatGPT, but we're good friends for sure. Anyways, guys, 326 now. Like you said again, when we are getting a pullback here, we just broke underneath a key level. Now, we don't get a bounce right now, then I think we are in some serious pullback down into the 220s. That's gonna be some big push down, guys. We are cracking underneath this right now, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my. I've got 2 contracts here. Is this going to be some nasty pullback here, guys? It's gonna go without me now. Oh my god, it's gonna go without me now. I'm telling you right now.
Order filled.
Order submit. Order submit. Order submitted.
Oh no.
Order
I think this is
submitted.
gonna go without me, guys. I think it's gonna flush down and maybe get a reversal pattern, a similar kind of a pattern as yesterday. But like I said again, the market is looking pretty weak here, and we kind of waited nicely right at the open. We did not chase, we did not try to FOMO trade. We kind of waited and kind of worked out nicely. But the thing is, now we're getting a pullback and we're not in that trade, unfortunately. Guys, man, this is a nasty pullback here we're getting. Oh my, are we kidding me? Oh my god. Japan is raising interest rate. Japan is raising interest rate. That's gonna be a very complicated stock market, if you will. Now you're wealthy by having that RAM. Mr. Preacher. Do you want to ask ChatGPT about the car parts? That guy had me. Oh my god, really? Okay, man. Thanks for letting me know, Kasalik. I will definitely not ask ChatGPT about the cars for sure. The car is a lot more complicated, right? Computers are kind of a little straightforward, if you will. Trust but verify with his friend. Oh. You got some cheap Apex accounts to blow tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of fellow traders got the cheap accounts to blow tomorrow. You don't have to blow. You can pass all of them. Bro, can you get Take Profit Trader Plus in Canada? KLR, I don't think so. Maybe some traders in living in Toronto, maybe. I think you're allowed in Toronto, if I'm not wrong.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
But not
submitted.
in outside of Toronto. I mean GTA. Sorry, not GTA. I mean Ontario, right? So you're gonna be part of the Ontario region to be to be able to go live. I think. I'm not sure. I think. No, make love their promotion extended from what I'm hearing now. So Super Ugly Day lost $19 Val. Captain Price, man, $19. Come on, much bigger than that. Oh, guys, what a nasty pullback here.
Order
Yeah, I think this market is kind of
Order
ready
filled.
to dump all the way down, guys. It almost kind of looks like it wants to.
Order
Order
It's ready to
filled.
dump.
Order filled.
We'll try to
Order
see if we
submitted.
can actually
Order
pull a trigger
submitted.
here.
Order.
Order filled.
Yeah, I've got 7 contracts now, 7 micro contracts, and I'm gonna be looking to see if we get a pullback here. Maybe may get a little bit of a bounce, but then maybe get a pullback and flush down and go pretty quickly here. Looking pretty weak. We're retesting the New York low at 285. New York low 285.
Order.
That's a
Order filled.
little minor support there. Yeah, I'm down about 230 overall in this count.
Order submitted.
What do you think about gold? Honestly, I'm not truly very optimistic with gold, to be honest. And I've been saying that for a while now, right? I'm not truly optimistic. I could be wrong, but I think the top is in my humble opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just kind of feel like the gold's a very, very bullish momentum move that we've been obviously had for a while now. Maybe it's done, I think. Again, I mean, who knows what this gold is gonna do, but that's what I kind of feel. I'm definitely leaning more bearish in GLD, but again, who knows. Silver is gonna keep rallying. I haven't checked the gold. I haven't checked the silver. Gold may be old. Yeah, I hate gold, man. Dumb, not done. It's gonna take out all the stops in New York. We're pretty close to the New York low, which is obviously in that 285, right? So we kind of tapped it. We're getting a little bounce back up again. Yeah, I mean today definitely caught a lot of traders with surprise, right? I mean, we all was kind of expecting this market to get a bounce, and me too. You know, I saw this market while I was kind of before I got into a car and I was kind of driving, and I saw this market grind to the upside, and I was like, you know what? It looks pretty good, right? But then we may get a rejection. off that 660. I was kind of thinking about it, but of course that's hindsight. I did not expect this kind of a dump that we got this morning. Definitely not expecting, right? But we got this big nasty dump, and that was like how much points? That's like 400 points pullback. That was a pretty a big push, and I think that definitely caught a lot of traders off guard, unfortunately. And then we are grinding to the downside here again, guys. It's we really got to get above. I would say we really have to get above at least 400 to kind of feel a lot more bullish coming into the Globex Asia. And we got about 20 more minutes for Tokyo, right? 20 more minutes for Tokyo, guys. I really wonder how it's going to kind of play out. We're only down about 25 points now, about 0.10%. We'll see how this kind of market plays out into the Tokyo Globex. Japanese PMI. Oh, we got PMI in about 50 minutes. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on E8. E8, and I'm already in with Phidias, so that's fine. And I'm looking for a few more as well right now. That I may have to start thinking about replacing a few firms with. Unfortunately. Yeah, let's see where this market goes, guys. 360 now. 360, we're kind of trying to hold. Yeah, that's effing dumb. By funding ticks for sure, 100%. I agree. Moving people live, like what the heck are they thinking about? I have no idea. I think that's total BS in my opinion, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on that for sure. As we go through this process, I haven't bought any accounts with them now. I've been having their I've got their 4 accounts that I've had it for a while now, so I'll continue trading those, but even then. Yeah, I requested a few days ago. I requested two payouts with funding ticks. I got them approved. The money is in my bank account now, so yeah. We're getting a little bounce now, guys. Japan interest rate is gonna have an impact. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's gonna have an. It's definitely gonna have an impact for sure. The interest rate. So if they're hiking interest rate, where did you hear that news? That Japan may hike their interest rate. I haven't seen that information. Oh my god. Are we gonna get a bounce just like how we got yesterday? But at least this time around, I kind of capitalized on that move to the downside, so that's good. So we're gonna have a nice little push back up again, like a V-shaped bounce. I will be surprised if we get a V-shaped bounce here. We may try to get a bounce back into the view up at 340, but we'll see what happens. What's going on? Cocochini in the house, guys. Cocochini in the house. Trading for the W. They've been hiking cycle in Japan. Enkyo Scalpster, you're scared to request my next payout with FT 5th. Want to pass another 3 accounts and get payouts before requesting 5th. Oh, so you can do all that once? Yeah, they're so effed right now, man. They better get their shit together, to be honest. I'm pissed. I was kind of pissed, to be honest, for quite a while now. Some of you guys already know that, but for many reasons. Fed versus BOJ. What up, man? Send your prediction. Yeah, that's a big battle going on. Fed versus BOJ. Ooh, baby. Japan has inflation coming to. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Japan has a interest inflation. I don't know if they have inflation. The options exchange, you had a fund it next account since October 31st. Oh my god, this chat's rolling pretty quickly here. My eyes are kind of hurting. My eyes are already kind of hurting. Dude, just taking a look at the chart itself. How long does it take to request to receive a payment from funding ticks? It depends. Usually a day. They approve and then the money hits the Rice account. Yen and US Treasury trades coming to an end. Japan dumping US Treasuries. Yeah, that's obvious, right? That's obvious. So many Streamlabs posts. Post about what again? All right, guys, we are getting a little bit of a pullback here down, and
order canceled.
Yeah, I don't know. This market, this
Order canceled.
kind of running
Order
out of some
canceled.
juice here. Where all the buyers go? The raw trades, it took 3 days. Usually for me it's about well, if there's no issues, it's about a day. Depends. Like when I had an IP issue, I don't know if you guys know that, but I had an IP issue, right? So they tried to lock me out, but that took about 3 to 4 days to kind of get it fixed. I was freaking pissed. Yeah, I was like all over their team. Yeah, I got mad, to be honest. I just did not say it. I just did not call out, but yeah, I was definitely mad, very mad. All right, here we go, guys. We are getting a little bit of a push down. Let's see if we could get a nice little flush here. Maybe we try to really retest the 285. And then if that doesn't hold, then I think we could see this thing pull back all the way back to 200 area. Incredible, guys. Incredible. So I'm kind of holding this trade, guys. I'm still holding. I'm gonna take one off the table right now. Actually, you know what? I'll take one more off the table.
Order filled.
All right. What's the difference on what again? What's the difference on the? Yeah, so hold on once again. I'm just trying to read the question. Yeah, it's just the old contract and the new contract in the futures trading. And that's what it is, right? That's what it is. So the old contract is expiring, and you're getting into a new contract that's about to start, right? So everybody's gonna start to trade the new contract, and then the old contract that expires is no longer in existence, right? So there's no volume, there's nobody's trading, so that kind of expires and it's gone. So you have to move to the new contract to see that volume kind of spike in, and obviously everybody's trading off that new contract. And that's really what it is. So obviously when you have no volume, then what does that mean? You cannot buy and sell because nobody's trading that contract, right? So that volume is going to start to fade down pretty hard. All right, guys, we're getting a nice little pullback here,
Order filled.
which is great. Yeah, not a bad trade, guys. I think we are retesting the 284. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see now. Whoa, what was that bounce, guys? That was a 15-20 points bounce right off the bat. Incredible. I'm gonna be, all right, guys. I'm gonna try and take one off the table right here.
Order filled.
I'll be down to 3 contracts,
Order
guys.
filled.
Oh man, what a waste! What a waste! What a waste! Incredible, guys. Incredible bounce. Yeah. So the reaction of that 285 obviously was pretty significant, right? I mean, from a grand scheme of things, it's only about 25 points bounce, but the bounce was pretty quick. So I do kind of see buyers kind of stepping in right up here, right? We also have a little bit of a resistance kind of playing out here, so we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. If we pierce through and try to get over 310, then I think we have a little bit of that continuation bounce. But if not, then I think we could see this roll over down again. So I've only got 3 contracts, so we're kind of wait and see. Edgar Gomez, you hope to here to win. Oh yeah, sometimes your probability of winning a giveaways is much higher if you kind of like don't think about it too much. Can't get out of the price you want. Yeah. Hey, no problem, Elise Saeed. Look at that nasty pullback here. Let's see if we get a nice little follow through, pull back down. Yeah, I'm still on a December as well myself. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry, I lied. I'm on a new contract, so I'm okay. I'm out of the woods. All I really have to do is kind of get into some nice trades, that's all. Yeah, I wonder why I can't request the payout with the Top Step here. Very interesting.
Connection lost.
Hey, am I live, guys? Can somebody confirm? Oh man, am I live, guys? I've got some issues. I got some issues, you guys. My connection is just absolutely screwed up. Mike, can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me, guys? Oh my god. Can everybody hear me? Sorry, I'm so sorry, everybody. My I'm gonna blame it to my RAM. Oh my god. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I've got a little bit of a problem. I wonder if you guys can actually hear me now. Yeah, this is definitely very risky, guys. I could be in trouble. There's some internet issue. Yeah, I do think we have some connection problem here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, everybody. We had a little bit of a interesting, guys. Interesting. Am I good now? Yeah, it's still very unstable. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, guys. thank you guys for confirming. Thank you guys for letting me know, and my apologies for having the greatest network connection ever. Where did you get the RAM? No. I bought it, but it's not here yet. I bought it, but it's not here yet. I'm hopeful it's gonna be here before we get to the Christmas. Okay, so I'm very hopeful. And there's no guarantee, but I'm still very hopeful, guys. Get a new computer. Oh my god. Have your phone ready to the contract is H. You gotta get to H6. H6. Yeah, man. I'm so pissed. Yeah, I think everybody can hear me now. It's weird because I don't know. I wonder who that Nick Traits is. Nick Traits, is that you, Nick? The live trader from Tradeify? Nick Traits who loves StockTiger? Alright, is H6 has more volume? I think for now it's kind of similar in my opinion. I may be wrong, but I think it's kind of similar. Oh yes, I'm on a Wi-Fi, yeah. Wing Suite. Shift to Ethernet. That's gonna take a long time. I think I'm gonna have to bring in technician to kind of fix that. I've got to set it up. I don't have that. Oh, that's not unique traits? Okay. I thought that was you, but anyways, yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Getting a little pullback here. Hey Tiger, what time frames do you use to plot your support and resistance? So Jason, that support and resistance levels, the horizontal support and resistance, are used in all time frames, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be on our bigger time frames only. I use it on smaller time frames too, but I have a lot more conviction on the larger time frames. But I use it on smaller time frames as well to kind of get into an execution. Finding the obviously the nice entries, right, on a smaller time frame. You stream? Yeah, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi. I don't. Yeah, internet. I don't use that. You just need to buy a cable, really. Yeah. I don't even have that. What do you call this? That internet that it's against the wall. What is it called again? I don't even know what that's called. Are you streaming on desktop or PC? I'm using a laptop. All right, guys, we are getting a nice little bounce. We got a new, obviously, candle here. Oh, I see. We got Tokyo now, guys. Tokyo open. So we are in Tokyo, right? And we are getting a nice little bounce. I mean, non-event. At the end of the day, I did not really get anything out of this market, guys. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce right now, but I mean, The sport is not EMA 200 or something. Yeah, that was Tokyo. So that's a nasty pullback here we're getting, guys. I'm gonna try and short this.
Order filled.
Order.
A little bit
filled.
more of a larger size. I'm gonna take a bulk of profits off the table along the way down into the 280s. Let's see if we get a pullback here, guys.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys, here we are. It's a lower high for now. Lower high until we start to break above 320. It's a lower high. So I'm going to be using that. And look for a little pullback here into that 280. I mean, we could get a bounce here as well, but I will exit this trade if you get a bounce into the 320, and if the 320 end up holding, I will exit my trade. Well, I'd like to see a nice little quick pullback though, if I can.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for that quick pullback here, but yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, there we go. We are getting a bounce instead of a pullback. So, all right, I'm gonna have to kind of wait and see. I'm down. So far I'm kind of down.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submit. Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
All right, that's a nice little pullback
Order.
that we
filled.
are kind of getting here,
Order.
Order
guys.
filled.
Nice trade.
Order.
That's kind of
Order
working out
filled.
nicely, guys. I think the biggest difference between tonight and last night is that we are kind of a lot more patient coming into this market, right? So I think that's where I'm kind of doing a better job here coming into tonight. So definitely happier. So we kind of got a nice little pullback here into the 290s, and then we're getting a little bounce, but let's see.
Order submitted.
I'm still gonna be
Order
looking for
submitted.
that pullback. Let's see if we get it. I'm hopeful. Yeah, we could get a bounce for all you know. Oh my god. Do you ever use orb strategy? I do sometimes. Matty futures. Look, you know, guys, all these strategies it's not a rocket science. Everybody can do it. You know what I mean? Just move your time frame to 15 minutes and you know, place your 15 minutes orb or whatever orb that you want to use. If it's got to be a 5 minutes orb, then it's all good. Usually kind of works out nicely on a 15 minutes orb though. 50 minutes to 30 minutes orb. But it depends. It depends on how kind of how patient you are. If you're a very impatient trader, then you may want to use a 5 minutes as well. Oh yeah, orb doesn't work in Asia at all. 100%, I agree. Usually it doesn't work. I don't even waste my time looking at the orb during Asia. All right, gets a
Order
nice
filled.
little
Order filled.
punch in the face pull back here, guys. I like
Order
what I
Order
see.
filled.
Order submitted.
I like what I see.
Order filled.
Order.
Nice.
filled.
Look at that, guys. Holy.
Order.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm down to 4. I'm down to 4 contracts here, guys. Nice. And let's look for one more flush
Order
down.
submitted.
Back into
Order
the 280. That's the
Order
final take
submitted.
profit there, guys. Kind of wait and see what happens. Nice. Guys, over 600 concurrent viewers. Only about 120 likes. Come on, show some love, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. We got Lucid account giveaway here happening tonight. Don't forget to type in exclamation tiger also to give yourself a chance to participate as well. Let's see. Yeah, we got 200 tickets so far. Some ways to go, everybody. Once again, congrats. Oh, my mochaccino, man. Look at that bounce. I'm definitely
Order
not a happy
submitted.
camper with that bounce.
Order submitted.
I'm not a happy camper, absolutely.
Order
Every time you get a
filled.
bounce and I'm shorting, of course, no one's gonna be happy about a bounce. StockTiger. All right, are we gonna get a pullback? I would love to see some kind of a pullback here, man.
Order canceled.
Let's get that follow through, man. Let's get that follow through extension. Move to the downside, guys. Finally, can we see that? Just follow through like a Niagara Falls. All the way down. Let's just go. Come on, guys. Oh my god, man, this is kind of holding. So yeah, I mean, guess what? 289, hard to crack. Looks like we're kind of holding, right? Eventually, I think it fades. I think eventually we see ourselves pull back into 200s. I think in the low 200s. But I think the market's trying to get some kind of a footing here. Having, you know, I guess the buying pressure kind of like, you know, kind of going okay. Well, I think it's a good spot to kind of go long, but I don't know. That could be a tough one. I think eventually we flush.
Order filled.
Order
We
filled.
flush down, and we are seeing that flush right now, right here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's kick this market back. That's a nice little revenge trade after a big dumpster last night. We are back again, everybody. Holy mochaccino! I love that song, man. That intro song that I shared with you guys, man, that's cool. I like that. Thank you, Silent, for sharing that song once again. A dump. This dump continues here tonight. And there's no way for Tokyo to save the market, guys. Unfortunately, we need somebody else to save the market, guys. Who's that gonna be? It's gonna be Hong Kong. It's gonna be Singapore. Who is it gonna
Order
be?
filled.
Is it gonna be China? Or guess what, guys? Our fellow traders in India is gonna save this market. Fellow traders in India are gonna save the market. I wonder when India market actually opens. Probably in about 4 more hours. I have no idea. You guys know what India stock market's called? I have no idea. I'm gonna find out right now. What is it called? Yeah, that's a beautiful short trade here, guys. I hope you guys killed it. Oh yeah, Nifty, yeah, Nifty 50, yeah, exactly, bro. I've heard Nifty for a longest time. I just can't remember right now. The most important time. So by the way, I hope all of you banked on that trade to the downside, guys. Did you guys kill this market, everybody? I hope you guys did. I hope you guys did kill this market, guys. Yeah, tomorrow NFP. Maybe I should take a little bit of a vacation for tomorrow. I really don't want to be. I don't want to be trading tomorrow's NFP, man. Tomorrow's NFP is gonna be scary. Having a rough time, but you're up right now. Sunny Ree, man. How come you're having a rough time, bro? Why are you having a rough time? Alright, guys, I'm gonna exit my trade right now, guys.
Order filled.
Order
Move
filled.
on to something else. That's nice little trades, right? I mean, we had a nice little trades. I hope you guys kind of banked it, right?
Order submitted.
Kept less on that
Order
flush
submitted.
down.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna be still looking for that pullback here, guys. I don't think I'm still looking for that low 200s to be that short-term bottom here. So maybe I'm gonna be expecting a little bit of a bounce in this market, and then maybe look for that pullback down again, right? Continue. So maybe a bounce back into the 280s, maybe, or we just go now. Maybe we may just end up getting a pullback here down right now. But let's look for a little pop in the face, boop, and then maybe get a flush down again. For new traders, guys, fellow traders, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for being here. FYI, go live every day. Globex ASIA at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I also go live in the mornings too, at least twice a week in the mornings, usually about 10:30 a.m. in the morning. So love to see you guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to always get notified every time StockTiger goes live in the morning, and of course every day Globex Asia. Some people ask me, why can't you go live every day in the morning? This is not a full-time trading. I got a lot of other personal stuff that I take care of in the mornings. Usually I trade using my phone in the mornings, right? So and that's the reason I don't go live every morning. I don't know if that's a fortunate thing or an unfortunate thing, but trading on my phone, it's tough, I'll be honest. But I try my level best to kind of like do well, right? Because at the end of the day, there's no excuses. I still have to perform trading on my phone, right? I just don't have any excuses, guys. I've got to perform. That's just the way it is. I've got to do the job. I've got to get the job done, and I've got to get paid. I've got to get payouts. You know what I mean? If not, then I just gotta have to find a way to just trade on my computer, which obviously I don't. Which obviously is a bit of a sucky pod, but it is okay. You know, I've been managing so far pretty nicely. You guys know we've been banking, right? We've taken over $250,000 just this year alone, right? And the last few months has been on an average, give or take, over $30,000 every month. So we are doing just fine for now. But if I want to step up or scale to a next level, I'm gonna have to come up with a different, you know what I mean? Different game plan. Maybe though. Yeah, I mean that's. So guys, by the way, we're getting a little bounce right now. MRC trades, what is going on, man? How's your trades going on your top step accounts? Your top steps, man. You see MRC trades, one of our fellow traders on our Discord. He's been banking so much on his top step accounts. Incredible. What are you doing full time as a job? Yeah, that can't be disclosed, yeah. And we'll be trading on your phone tomorrow. You will be? Yeah. I will be. Okay, so somebody asked me, are you gonna go long or short in the morning tomorrow? Bro, there's no way I'm gonna be shorting or I'm gonna be longing tomorrow morning during NFP. NFP is not too long or short. You're gonna have to kind of what do you call this? Try to pass your evals. So essentially what you're gonna have to do is place your bet, right? You're gonna have to place your mini contracts. Let's say if it's gonna be 5 mini contracts, limit order, and then you're gonna also have your take profit at the same time. So when you see this big spike or big pullback in NFP after obviously getting the NFP report, then it's gonna trigger your entry and it's gonna trigger your take profit at the same time. So you end up passing your account, whatever it is that you're trading, right? Yeah, you guys want to go too much in depth of my personal stuff, man. Hey, by the way, my apologies. I want to give you guys a heads up. My apologies. You guys are hearing this. Trombone, just my apologies, guys. I'm gonna have to kind of tone it down now. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a whispering here between now. Yeah, I think my stream tonight is gonna be a little bit longer. I just kind of feel like this market is gonna get a much better price action, so. Alright guys, I ended up exiting that trade. But guys, man, we are pulling back here into the 200s. 200s. Tiger owns the Asian supermarket. You're so mean. So mean. I'll be out of the house in the morning. Hopefully get back before the news. Well, the news, I think it's at 6:30 in the morning. I think it's at 6:30 in the morning if I'm not wrong. Right? Oh, sorry, not 6:30. That's 8:30 Eastern time. Is it 8:30? I'm gonna have to take a look and see. Oh, that's yeah, Central time. So that's 8:30 Eastern time. 8:30 Eastern time is when you're gonna be getting the NFP report, and we're gonna actually get a lot of reports coming into the next week or so, right? All the reports that was kind of delayed because of the government shutdown, I think that's all rolling in as we speak. So by the way, thank you guys for being here every day with us, guys. I thank you so much, man. We got over 600 concurrent viewers. We've been consistently having over 600 viewers every single day. I cannot be any more thankful to all of you, right? You guys are the best. I love you guys and thank you so much once again. And of course, as I always say, it's my honor to be able to stream live, obviously in front of my fellow traders every single freaking night. And you guys know, I make it a little more exciting by trying to trade live in the mornings and show you guys how I bank my trades, and also show you guys how I get myself wrecked and end up losing my accounts as well. Oh my god, that's the last thing I want to see, but it happens to me quite often, and you guys see that all live. It said 300k direct funded accounts. Is there a direct funded accounts in 300k? Really? I've never seen such a thing before. Alright, guys, man, guys, we got some serious business we gotta kind of take care of here now. We're the moment of truth right now, sitting in that 250s. If we cannot get a bounce right off this level, guys, you might as well just say goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. The gold is like, I don't know. The gold isn't doing anything, to be honest. The gold is kind of hanging on that major support. If it cracked underneath this, I think we could see ourselves back down all the way into, I don't know, 4,300. And that could be the nice little bearish head and shoulders kind of forming too, which isn't great at all, right? And then let's take a look at the Bitcoin here. A Bitcoin down to 86,000. And is this Bitcoin pullback over? I'm not in the camp just yet. And you guys know that I've been saying this again and again, that I'm not in a camp that the bottom is in. Hey, at least I have the balls to tell you what I think. I have the balls to tell you what I think. So maybe, you know what, I haven't given up on that end of the year rally, to be honest with you. I haven't given up on that thesis. I think that thesis is still intact, right? So we may get a little bit of a surprise pullback maybe into tomorrow morning, but I don't know. I just don't think the year-end Santa Claus rally is off the table. I just don't see that, at least for now, right? So maybe we dump and we rally back up into the rest of the year. Enki Scalper, it will rally to dump. So what does that mean? It will dump first and then rally. Is that what you're saying? Maybe a Grinch sell-off. Alright guys, I want to just take a look and see how many tickets do we have here right now. But let's take a look and see. We got 300 tickets. Michael G, what is going on, brother? We had a nice little schnook here. Need Oracle and Avgo to get on board for Santa Claus rally. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would prefer to see Nvidia pull back into the 150s, right? So I'd like to see Nvidia pull back into 150s, if you will. So Nvidia, where's Nvidia? So Nvidia pulling back into 150s kind of really makes sense, to be honest. And obviously I've drawn that right on this chart. Yeah, I've been calling out on this freaking thing. Pull back into the 150 will be ideal. Maybe pull back into the 150s and then maybe get a bounce back. Right, so that rally. So maybe get a pullback at 150 and then rally back up again. Anyways. But I'd like to see that move pretty quickly so we can kind of get that nice little Santa rally back into the rest of the year. Your charts is delayed until you can join. Jason Mitchell, what does that mean? Alright, fellow traders, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a whisper here, if you guys don't mind. I've got to kind of lower my voice down a little bit, if you guys don't mind. Thank you for your patience. The Pimp Daddy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, the Bitcoin had a pretty nasty pullback here. The last few days, right? And the Rocket Lab down another 10% today. RKLB in front of that Bitcoin pullbacks, right? So that's 10% down, and we're also down about 2% after hour 2. This feed is delayed. I'm not sure. I mean, quite honestly, it doesn't really matter. Until you join 4.49, and you can probably ask Dan Ammons. But does it really make a difference if you're like if you're getting a real-time news versus delayed? I don't honestly. I've never really paid too much attention to the news, anyways. I just trade pretty much pure technicals, anyways. I don't really pay like obviously I kind of observe the market and try to understand what is going on in the overall market, right? But in a lot of cases, I'm just a lot of cases I just take a look at the chart and kind of trade. Especially being a micro scalper, a lot of cases doesn't really truly matter to me. Say like, what is going on, man? Tiger, do you keep up with so many funded accounts? I struggled today to trade all of yours. I only have 6. Yeah, I struggle to. But that's the reason why I do a lot of micro scalping, right? I do a lot of micro scalping during the day. Lots of ins and lots of outs, right? Like for example, a lot of traders would probably just get into one trade right at this level here during this time. But let's say during the day, I probably would have got into this trade like maybe 4 or 5 times. I probably do about 130 trades in a single day on an average, I would say. And that's because I've got over how many accounts right now? I've got over 30 accounts, right? So I've got to do that. If I don't, then I'm in trouble. And of course, you guys know I don't copy trade either, so. And on top of that, you've got if you've got some evals you're kind of working on, that makes things even worse. So the day gets definitely very busy. Absolutely. No, I don't really. I mean, I love trading. No matter what everybody tells me, over trading and whatnot. I love trading. It's part of my DNA. You know, I've got objectives. I've got my goals. I treat this accounts like a business, right? So it doesn't really matter. I'm a passionate day trader, micro scalper. You know, I don't really pay attention to too much noise, by the way. I do what I do best, and I just stick to my my trading. How, Tiger, did you okay ever use, what does it mean? Did you okay ever use trailing stop loss? If I'm understanding the question right, I don't use trailing stop loss, right? I don't do that. For me, trailing accounts and end of day accounts are pretty much the same thing. The only thing that's different for me, the way I trade, is that with trading drawdown, I'm a little bit more cautious and careful in taking my profits, right? So I don't let my runners on my trading drawdown come back to where it started. Meaning I don't wait until it come back to my entry, right? So as we are getting this nice little push, let's say on a momentum move, and using my trading drawdown accounts, I peel profits very quickly, right? But end of the day drawdown accounts, I've got some more wiggle room to kind of wait. So at the end of the day, if it pulls back into my entry, I'm still okay with that. You know what I mean? But trading drawdown, there's no tolerance to allowing your trade to come back to your entry. That's like the biggest mistake you can ever make. So every time I get in trading accounts, I make sure I peel profits off the table as the trade is kind of working out in my favor. So that's, I think, the most important thing. Instead of moving my stop as the trading kind of works out in your favor, instead of trailing stop, I take profits along the way. You know what I mean? So I pay more attention to taking profits along the way than trailing my stop. In fact, I actually don't even think about trading stop at all. So it really depends, I guess. Some people will think about trading stop, but me, I focus more. I pay more attention to my taking profits, right? So just going back to, for example, I thought I should have been able to take this prop 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. Oh yeah, 1. Yeah, still have to trade some more. So I got approved on 2 accounts today with Apex, and I requested another 2 payouts, guys, today. Right, as you guys can see. Nice, man. Pool E taking another payouts here. Nice, nice, nice. So I took another payouts here. That's $2,000. So $2,000, 2,000. That's $4,000, guys. So once that gets approved, it's gonna be obviously. I'm gonna have less buffer, but even then, I've got lots and lots of buffers, even after taking lots of payouts. So it's looking good so far, guys. It's looking really nice. Yeah, I'm very grateful. I've got a lot of accounts. I've got so much of buffer, and this obviously does not include my Rhythmic accounts, my Apex accounts, on my Rhythmic as well. I've got some accounts over $5,000 of profit. So. Yeah, so it's kind of working out, guys. It's just have to stick to the game plan. Eric 2019, your stream is entertaining cause you're a nice guy and not a jerk. Hey, thanks, Eric. I try to be nice. I get wild sometimes, but I try my level best to obviously try to be as nice as I can. But you know, as you know, I also make mistakes too. Thank you guys for understanding too. Alright guys, we're gonna get pulled back here. 276, guys, we are getting that nasty pullback here now. So we had a little bit of a fake bounce, and we hit that ceiling there, and we're getting a little pullback down. I really like to see a little more continuation pullback now. I kind of like this setup here, guys, to the downside. Or maybe we're getting a bounce right now. Maybe. I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of wait, right? I'd like to see a pullback down into the 260s. To see a continuation pullback here down. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm gonna start to add to my short position on a pullback here into the 260s. I'm using Tradevate 200 tick. Yes, it's a 200 tick chart on Tradevate. Oh, yeah, I have absolutely no problem using 1 minute or 3 minutes. You guys know I've been using 3 minutes chart for the longest time ever. But lately, in the last 3-4 months, I've been doing a lot better using 200 tick charts. And so I continue using the chart that kind of works out better than obviously my my traditional 3 minutes chart. It used to be 3 minutes chart, by the way, but it's my execution's a lot better using the 200 tick charts, and that's why I started to kind of use and you know, continue using the tick chart.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Order
Filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. We actually cracked underneath a very important key level. Actually, should have maybe kind of waited till it pulls back here into the 250s. Maybe I should have kind of waited. One second, guys. I'm going to exit this trade here right now.
Order
I'm going to
filled.
wait a little bit, guys. Yeah, what a nasty rejection off the 290s. Did Tokyo? Let's take a look at the NKD here, guys. I've got to change the NKD. NKD, nothing really there in NKD. Gold pumping? Well, what, you're calling this pumping? Come on, guys. Come on. I thought we were bigger than that. When you said pumping, I like to see something like this. Now, this is called pumping. Well, not a 4 points. Come on, guys. Come on. You got me very excited for a few seconds there. All right, nice little pullback here, guys. I'm gonna have to still kind of have to wait and see. This almost kind of looks like, you know what? Hold on. This almost kind of looks like another leg to the downside, right? We had the first leg here, one, and we may try to get another one here. That would look like something like this, right? So I'm gonna be looking for something like this here, guys. Unless we try to get above this 318. Santa rally starts on Wednesday. Which Wednesday? Next Wednesday? Santa rally is usually about I think 5 to 7 days before the end of the year into the following year, the first week. So yeah, man, I kind of like a pullback setup here. I'm gonna be looking for something like this, guys. So I'm gonna try and short this.
Order filled.
Order
I'm gonna be
submitted.
looking for that
Order
to kind of play out.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So here I am, guys. I'm gonna try and short this market on a bounce. If you get a little bounce, I'm gonna try and short this freaking pop. Let's go, everybody. Just made $4,600 on your 250K. Go to scalper. You are the king of Apex. Is anybody trading Apex tomorrow morning? Trying to pass a whole bunch of accounts tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really have any accounts to kind of trade tomorrow morning anyways. Thank you, Jason Michael, for saying that. Such a kind word. How does microscaping allowed in prop funds? Just do it. Cool. Just do it.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Joey Crypto, so the Santa rally is as real as Santa. How do I know? Go ask Santa.
Order
Order filled.
Does that not get payout rejection? I don't think so. I mean, I do this all the time with Apex, but I get rejection, I get denied through Apex accounts payouts, not because of this micro scalping, because of other stuff. yeah, I'm probably getting about 35 to 40% of my payout requests that I make all denied. I'm probably one of the highest trader getting denied with Apex. You guys know I always call out, I always tell you guys that, oh shit, I got denied, I got denied, I got denied. I probably have about 35% of all my payouts that I requested getting denied. Do I feel bad about it? Absolutely not. I don't even care anymore. I used to care a lot. Like last year when I got denied, $25,000, guys, that's huge. When I got denied $25,000 last year, I got so pissed. I ended up blowing all my accounts that I had. And that's why you guys know I'm a lot more cautious coming into this month. Because guys, man, I went through that last year. It is so hard to build accounts again, all over again.
Order filled.
Into the end of the year. That's like the worst and the most difficult thing to do. That's all I want to make sure I kind of protect my funded accounts as much as I can and try to keep building evals to fund it, right? Yeah, so Lucid is probably, Lucid and TopStep is probably the two fastest firms that get you funded account immediately after you pass. Immediately. Lucid and TopStep is probably the two fastest guys. Yeah, I'm hopeful. My RAM that I bought, that's 32 GB. Hopefully it shows up before Christmas.
Order filled.
Hopefully, I'm hopeful. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but I'm very hopeful, and that's gonna be great. And that way I can kind of maybe trade using my Quant Tower going forward. I'm gonna have a lot more firms trade off the Quant Tower going forward. Right, so I think 40% of all my trades are gonna be through Quant Tower going forward, and then maybe about 35% through Tradevate, and 5 to 10% through TopStep X, and then everything else, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I think my main platform is gonna be Quant Tower going forward. And then the second most will be Tradevate. Right now, Tradevate is probably about 65 to 70% of all my trades. Sounds like Apex is cheap because they stink. Yeah, I don't know why so many traders hate Apex. I mean, but they paid the most. They paid the most, and if you just see from my Excel sheet that I've shared here on this on the screen that you guys see, Apex already paid me 8,000, and that doesn't include the request that I made right now. Right? You guys know I requested $4 grand today, and that's over and above the payout that I already got confirmed and already hit my bank account. So I may end up getting about $20,000 by the time it's all said and done through Apex for the month of December, and that's gonna be freaking huge. I'll be like, oh yeah, baby, let's go. What are the toughest Apex rules? I think the toughest Apex rule for me is two things. Number one is trying to stay within 30% consistency for unrealized gains. So you guys know a lot of cases, a lot of times, my consistency for a unrealized trade gets over 30%. That's where I kind of get stuck a little bit, right? And then also, I think you know what? That's probably the most difficult one for me. Because you know, when you're trading, you're gonna you get into a situation where you're down about $1,000, down about $1,500 for all you know, but you know that account's gonna get rejected because you're over 30%, and that 30% consists not just for realized gains. It's also for unrealized gain and unrealized losses too. So that's for me the toughest one. Other than that, everything is fine, guys. You guys know Apex offer you $2,500 of drawdown. Even though it's trailing, that's a pretty significant amount. And the account's a lot cheaper. Right? That $2,500 versus 2 grand makes a huge significant difference. I don't wanna wait for all these moments to get them. For Apex, if your payouts get denied, can you still trade accounts? Absolutely, Global Vision. You can trade your accounts all day. In your dreams, when you're in the washroom, when you're taking a bath, you can trade anywhere, anytime you want to, even if you get denied. Your profit is still there all day. You know, I'm not going to. You know, I completely understand for traders not liking Apex. You know. Yeah, there was a time I hated Apex so much. Like last year, if you asked me last year in the month of September into October, you guys already know I hated Apex so much during that time when I got denied on my payouts. Huge payouts. What happens when it gets denied? Nothing. You just get denied, but your profits are all there with you. You don't get, yeah, guys, man, I get denied all the time. I'm probably the highest rated trader with the biggest denial. Oh, the video explanation. Yeah, you're right. A Limzo. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, there's no perfect firm, by the way. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kind of navigate through this, right? Denial, what's the reason? It's the consistency rule. Usually that's what it is for me. So we are getting a little pullback here, guys. That's a little bit of a rejection of
Order
the 282. And like I said again earlier, we could see a little bit of a pullback down. We had the first leg pullback. We may get another leg pullback here. I don't know how deep it's gonna get. Maybe we try to retest the 242. If my thesis is wrong, if the market really wants to get a bounce, it has to get above the 310. And the 310 has to kind of really hold, right? To have that continuation bounce and kind of invalidate this leg to the downside again, right? So I like to see a bounce over the VWAP and get back into the 310 area. And the 310 has to start to act as a support and kind of hold. And we can now try to grind to the upside. But if we don't do that, then I think we see a nice little flush down back into the 200 area. We'll see, guys, which kind of works out. They don't pay out lucky traders. What do you mean by they don't pay out lucky traders? Do you ever wear a Canadian Mountie uniform and march around your home? Yeah, Joey Crypto, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Yeah, another day. Yeah, Coach Fred knows that very well. Yeah, another day, not denial. And that's been my story. That's been my story throughout the whole entire year. Denial after denial, over and over again. But I kept grinding, guys. I kept grinding, and that's how I keep getting payouts. And I keep building accounts, the profits on the Apex accounts through that denials. Guys, I'm whispering. My apologies. I've got to do that because I've got to kind of tone it down a little bit. So I was gonna request the payout with funded next, but I guess I'm gonna have to kind of wait a little bit more. I don't know why, but it's telling me I've got to trade it for I've got to trade for more profits because my consistency is still not in that 40%. It's weird. Do you have live accounts? Do you trade those indifferently? Martin, I trade live accounts using my personal, on a personal level, right? So I use my personal accounts, but not to trade the futures though. I use that to trade equities on a swing trading, as a swing trading. Grinding 24/7. That's right, man. 365 days. Holy mochaccino, man. It's been such a long grind. I can't believe that, guys. We've been grinding since January the 1st, 2025. And I've been saying I'm getting tired and tired of keep grinding. And we are already towards the end of the year now. Incredible. Are you in a position? I am in a position. I've been short since 270 area. I'm short since 280. Guys, I'm short from 270 area. And I've been looking for that pullback down into the 200s. Are we going to dump? Maybe. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. We just gotta have to take a look at these levels. And that's what I've been saying all this time. At least we've been constantly getting a rejection of that pivot, right? And as long as we don't get above the VWAP and into the 310, then I think we should be golden here for a nice little pullback down into 200s, and that's what I've been calling out. Where the heck were ya? How many accounts do you have? I've got about 30 accounts now. I've got about 30 accounts. Yeah, Miroski, man. Yeah, you joined the stream since March 2025. Yeah, I've been... I've definitely... Yeah. It's almost a year now. Yeah, incredible, guys. Yeah. This journey continues, guys. This journey continues. Honestly, this is what I said to everybody as we were the same time last year in 2024 in December, and this is what I said. I will be happy if I get over $100,000, and if I spend a lot less than what I spent on a previous year, I will be happy camper. And this is what I said. I said $100,000 is my target. I said if I can get over $100,000 for the month of for the year 2025, I will be happy. And guess what we are now? We almost triple. Hey, it's over 250. I mean, I never thought that's gonna ever happen, to be honest, man. That's why we don't give up. We just keep fighting. And I never thought I was gonna get like $30,000 in a single month. There's no way. I never thought about this 6-7 months ago. I never thought, well, not 6 months, 7 months ago, 8 months ago. Guys, we're getting a nice little splash down.
Order filled.
I took one profit off the table, guys, and I'm
Order
gonna be taking
submitted.
some more.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys, so here we are. Let's see what this market does. I'm gonna be looking for that little more push down if I can. Wow, incredible. Tulane, I'm a little bit more aggressive for fresh new funded accounts, right? Because you have the full drawdown to kind of work on your trades, and that's why I'm a little bit more aggressive. I'm not saying I'm a lot more aggressive, but just a little bit more aggressive on my fresh new accounts, fresh new funded accounts. So I'll try to max out within, obviously respecting that consistency rule, right? So we're getting a little bounce, guys, off that 245. I'm gonna take some more off the table here, guys, along the way.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
So let's see. Yeah, I took some more profits off the table. I'm down to 3 contracts here, guys. Down to 3 contracts. I'm gonna try to flip to something else. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna kind of wait and see. Let this kind of play out if I can. I mean, as you guys navigate through this PROPFIRM trading, you know, you guys gonna get better at it, right? Yeah, Miroski, yeah, exactly, man. My goal was like, you know what, $10,000 every month. I would be a happy camper. But today, I will be very unhappy. I will be very unhappy with 10K. All right, so I think this market's kind of like chopping in this range, but I think eventually, I think we find a way to get that one last, I don't know, one last splash down. Just gonna let's just move back to the daily chart here for a moment, guys. I want to quickly take a look and see. Use this. It's not looking that good, to be honest. Where's this Fibonacci? All right, so here we go, guys. Man, what a nasty pullback here, guys. What a nasty pullback. All right, so we got a 50% retrace. That would be 130. That's a 130 Fibonacci. And that kind of coincide with the support area too. So yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pullback here into the 130s, right? 130s pullback. How many accounts did you start 1st of January? Maybe about 5 or 6, something like that, I think. Okay, so it's getting us still a little bit of a bounce. What the heck? Do I have more accounts? Oh shit, I have more accounts. I didn't realize that. Alright, we're getting a little bounce back up again, guys. I may have to take my final take profit here. We may get a little bit of a bounce back. Maybe this could be a short-term bottom. Or no. Is this going to be the short-term bottom, or are we going to get a little pullback down from the 248? Yeah, it looks pretty weak, guys. Just, I don't know, man. Is Japan moving this market? Is that what it is? I mean, where did all the buying pressure kind of go? It's almost non-existent now. No buying pressure, guys. Where did the buyers go? They kind of all disappeared. It's not even there. Okay. Yeah, so I requested 2 payouts with Apex. Hopefully they get approved. Hopefully. One second, guys. 1 second. Just trying to read this market. What is your strategy to trade your Take Profit Trader Pro accounts and take payouts? What's the strategy with Take Profit Trader Pro? I think the first thing I try to do is I try to maximize my past accounts, right? So if your goal is to kind of have 2 accounts at a time, then try to pass 4. So you could end up trying to YOLO, right? The other 2, because your target and your goal is to only have 2 pro accounts. If that is your capacity, right? Then try to have 2 more as a backup and try to go very aggressive. You may end up passing that. Also, no, I mean, not passing. You may end up being on a winning side, and those 2 pro accounts could be above buffer. Now you got so much of a wiggle room, right? And once you're above the buffer, you're looking for that quick little scalpy trades. That's gonna get you a couple $100 on that single pro account. So all you're essentially looking for is a few $100s on each of these pro accounts, and just keep rotating those accounts, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's gonna pay for your obviously other expenses along the way too. But from a trading perspective, it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, I don't really change the way I trade just because I'm trading my pro accounts. It doesn't really change anything, to be honest. But right now, I'm trading with a lot of caution because I've not been trading that great, and so I do not want to end up losing my pro accounts. So I'm trading it very cautiously right now with a very small size, if you will, right? Until we get to 5 pro accounts again. Right now I've got 3 accounts, so 3 pro accounts. So I'm gonna try to get to 5 pro, and then try to see if I can actually also have a little bit of a backup on the sideline, just in case I lose 1 or 2. I have those backups to kind of get back on track. So I can use 1 or 2 accounts to kind of be a lot more aggressive, right? To really see what your target and your goal is. Yeah, guys, this market's looking very weak, right? So I think we really have to try to get above this 280 minimum and then back to 300. We got to get back into 300 or else this market's going to look a lot worse. What's the difference between the pro and the regular? The pro, the PRO, I like to call it PRO. It's called funded accounts. Essentially, it's the same thing. Pro accounts or funded accounts is the same thing. Everybody just calls it a different name. For funded accounts on take profit trader accounts, it's not. So you start take profit trader as end of day drawdown. Once you pass and get to the funded stage, it turns into a trailing drawdown. But when you get to the Pro Plus accounts, then those are live accounts, right? It becomes end of day drawdown again. Elite Futures Trader, what is going on, brother? Thanks for being here. I'm banking tonight. Yeah, I mean, I think so. You know, nothing truly crazy, to be honest. I mean, what can you really expect? You know, from a Globex Asia standpoint, right? There's only so much you can actually grab, right? Because it's presenting a small opportunity. But I think, yeah, based on what I've, you know, what this market has been doing so far, I think I've been doing just fine. 3 wins in a row out of 3 trades, so I'll take it for sure. Which props do you recommend to give best reliable payouts? I'll definitely, what comes to my mind is Take Profit Trader for sure. Take Profit Trader, and you also have, who else? Lucid. You also have Tradify. You also have Hopstep as well. I kind of like Funded Futures Network. You know, it's cheap. The price of these accounts are freaking cheap. You know, it's like you're paying $75, but then you also get 1 extra free account too to kind of trade. The only catch with the Funded Futures Network is that you've got a exhibition stage right in between the eval and the funded, right? So exhibition stage is really, you know, it's like trying to get above the buffer, and once you get above the buffer, it's gonna get you to the funded stage. And once you get to the funded stage, I cannot remember exactly how many days, but you gotta have to trade for a few days to request the payout. So Take Profit Trader, Lucid, Tradify, Topstep, Funded Futures. What's Funded Futures? Alright guys, we're getting a little bounce. I will exit this trade right here, guys. I will exit this trade. I think we're trying to get a little bit of a bottoming process bounce. So I'm going to exit that
Order
trade right
filled.
there. It almost kind of feels like we're getting a little bit of a bottoming process, kind of like a short-term bottoming process, right? So maybe you get a little more pullback, but then it's kind of like a, you know, a triple bottom, double bottom, and maybe a slow grind back into the VWAP at least. And then the market's going to have to kind of figure out what it wants to do from there on. But overall, looking pretty bearish, guys, in this market. Right? We haven't still got back into the 50% retracement. So we still have some ways to go. So we're going to have to kind of wait and see. I think tomorrow's NFP is going to get very interesting. Very interesting, guys. So it really boils down to how we kind of play out into the London session too, but overall it's definitely looking very, very interesting. I may try to pass a few accounts on my Lucid accounts, my Lucid Flex, and I'm not going to trade my Tradify accounts because my Tradify accounts, I don't want to risk trading NFP. So just the Lucid accounts I'm going to be trading tomorrow morning. And that's it, you know. And obviously you cannot trade that news with take profit traders, so you can't do that. And then that's really it, you know. The market is trying to hold. It's kind of slowed down now, right? So it's kind of quiet, right? Not real activities kind of going on right now. 250, we get a rejection off that pivot again. 262. Effing grind, crazy diamond. Yeah, does take profit trader not allowed to trade silver? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think they should allow you. By the way, guys, thank you guys for being here once again. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are here every day with us, every single day. I thank you guys. It's my honor. My honor. Oh, and this market's kind of pulling back here now again, guys. We got a rejection of the 260. Coach Fred, last day for 90% Apex tomorrow. Use code TIGER. Thank you, Coach Fred. And thank you, everybody, once again for using my code as well. TIGER. And depending on what firm you guys are using, some may need to be all caps. And some lowercase. But whatever it may be, I thank you guys for being here today with us every single freaking day. Globex ASIA, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And guess what, guys? In New York as well in the morning. Minimum twice a week, guys. In the morning at 10:30 Eastern Time. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, guys, if you guys are gonna want to get notified every time I go live in the morning. So a little bit of a bounce back into 250 here. We will go ahead and do our giveaway, guys. Don't forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. Once again, guys, once again, thank you guys for being here. Show some love. Show some love for the stream, guys. Over 600 viewers. Only about 260 likes. Where did the love go? The passionate love for StockTiger in the stream. Fellow traders, love you guys. What days are you live in New York? It depends. It depends on the day, and that's why I don't call out right away. Because my days are a bit during the day. It really depends. Yeah. I go live every day during Globex at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's like a guarantee, almost a guarantee. And then in the mornings normally I go live on Wednesdays and Fridays, right? On Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday and Friday usually at about 10:30 a.m. in the morning. And that's obviously the time when a lot of activity, right? Price action obviously starts to really become volatile. And that's when I do a lot of trades. You know, sometimes I get wrecked too, don't get me wrong. But in a lot of cases, I do really well in the mornings. Lots of ins and outs, lots of in and outs, right? Micro scalping, back and forth all freaking day. You guys probably hear a lot of order fill all day. You'll probably hear me go all order filled in your dreams as well after being in the morning trades. Guys, love you guys. By the way, I think it's that time of the day. Guess what? To do our giveaway. Good luck, everybody. I am going to go ahead and close the entries. I hope I don't hear a lot of this typing tiger now. I'm gonna close the entries. Where did the Streamlab go? Oh, there we go, guys. I'm gonna close the entry. What the heck, guys? What the heck? No, I said not to type. I said not to type in X. I said not to type in tiger. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said stop typing tiger. I said stop. Alright guys, I am going to close the entries. Holy mochaccino, this is unreal. Unreal. Holy guys, stop. Stop. Oh my god, the market's pulling back here as well. Alright, I'm gonna alright guys, fellow traders, I am gonna close the entries now. Good luck, everybody. This is gonna be a Lucid 50k account and giveaway. And here it goes. Pick the winner. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to confirm that you are here, by the way. Right? 1 minute to confirm, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm gonna pick the winner. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Raggy Heck. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Oh shoot, reset. Or 1 minute, Mr. Raggy Hack. You have 1 minute to confirm. 1 minute to confirm. And my Discord link is here. I'm going to share that right now. And by the way, it looks like there's a Lucid trading for new users who's never bought Lucid accounts before. Is a 50% off right now. Incredible. Try using the code Tiger instead of that in-house 20k, whatever it's called. But if it doesn't offer you 50k, then obviously you're gonna have to use that 20k use code. Anyways, Mr. Reg Heck, I'm gonna give you, you've got 60 more seconds to let me know you are here. Incredible, guys, incredible. 3, 2, 1. Oh my mochaccino. All right, guys, it's that time of the day. We gotta have to find a new. We gotta have to find a new buyer. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to type in just in case you kind of missed out or you're new here right now. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna close the entries. Good luck everybody. Holy smokachino, look at that. Oh my god. Come on guys. Oh my mochaccino. Yeah, try using my code for that 50% off if you are the new users. But if they don't offer you 50%, then you have to go ahead and use the other code that they've offered you. That's the in-house code. Guys, I'm gonna close the entry. What the heck is going on here? Alright guys, I'm gonna close the entries, damn it. Yeah, close the entries, guys. Good luck everybody. I'm gonna call the new winner here now. Picking the winner. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Mr. Versa Trades. Oh my god. Oh my god, Versa Trades. 1 minute. 1 minute Versa Trades. You got 1 minute Versa Trades. Oh my mochaccino, I can't believe this, guys. Versa Trades won the giveaway. You guys know Versa Trades has been taking home a few giveaways in the past. I hope he's not in the washroom, man. I hope he's not in the washroom. Bro, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding, man. Don't tell me you're in the washroom. Don't tell me you went to get a little smoke. Oh my frappuccino, this is unreal. 20 seconds. You've got to be kidding, bro. You've got to be kidding. This is I saw Versa. I saw Versa a few minutes ago. No, this is not right. This is oh my giddy. No, my god. He's not here. Oh, he's here. That's the biggest Versachino ever. Incredible. A Versachino found a way to be here. Incredible. Incredible. So we have a winner here, guys. Lucid 50k account goes to Mr. Versachino Trades. Congrats once again. You are the winner. Mr. Versachino is the winner, everybody. Congrats once again. A big shout out to the winner, Mr. Versa. The biggest and the largest. Take profit trader, by the way. Versa trader. He's here. Check the chat. Yeah, he is here. Yeah. I copy pasted his name. He's won before, yeah. I think once. I think once. Long time ago though. But I mean, congrats, Mr. Versa. Congrats, and well deserved. we're getting a little pullback here, guys. I am kind of tempted to short this bad boy again, to be honest. My chart is not frozen. It's just that the market is kind of like slow. The market's slow. The market's slow, not me. My chart's fine, I think. Do you use work market from withdraw your funds from the SID? Oh, yes. Tiger, did your accounts get moved to live with funding ticks? First of all, I can't go live because of the region I live in, so I can go live with anybody. So I'm probably gonna get banned here pretty soon. I'm most probably gonna get banned from funding ticks pretty soon here, or maybe continue trading funding ticks as a sim funded account, just like the way I do with a lot of other firms right now. I can't. I'm never gonna get moved to live. I can't. Like it's not an option for me. So I'm most probably gonna get banned, which is fine. You should try copy trading 20 accounts. You should try copy. That's gonna really give me a heart attack. You know, that's really gonna give me a heart attack. I'll tell you that much. Copy trading 20 accounts, man. I can't do that. Not even. I don't even think I can do like 3 accounts copy trade. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be. Well, I guess Ontario is a different country, right? You got to be part of Ontario, right? You got to live in Ontario to be able to go live with the prop firms, right? I think it's related to some regulatory, you know, reasons. I think they do pretty instant HRQT. Maybe you're gonna have to kind of wait a day, a little less than that, I think. Chris Tran, just a quick $500 a day, you're good. Well, it sounds easy, $500 a day. That's what everybody tells me. Just $200 a day. You know, there were a lot of days where I tried to make 50 bucks and I ended up losing $1,000. Right? Take Profit Trader, you can't trade live in Alberta. No, you can't. MMQH, you cannot. I was supposed to go live with Take Profit Trader a long time ago. But hey, Take Profit Trader, they're such a beautiful firm. I love them so much. You know, I still continue to trade their sim funded. I mean, honestly, I would prefer their Pro Plus, to be honest, but nothing much I can do, right? Bino, Bonafets, Masters, good luck, bro. I envy your psychology dealing with. Hey, man, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I hope you do great too. Polynesia, does the prop firm accept my country? Man, bro, I have no idea. You're gonna have to talk to them. This market is pretty cooked right now. Well, yeah, it looks pretty cooked. Hey, look at this, guys. Look at this, hey. It looks like it wants to give us another flush down. Maybe get a little bounce attempt. Maybe a little bit of a bounce attempt. but I think that gets sold and we see a pullback down like that. I would like to short again, to be honest, yeah, but I mean, I like to short, but trying to short at this level here, I think it's a mistake, right? I'm gonna have to kind of wait for another setup here. A free space. I drink sake, yeah, sometimes. I drink sake for sure, sometimes, yeah. Every time I go to Japanese restaurant, I do a bit of a sake sometimes. But I do mostly soju though. I don't know if you guys know the soju, but yeah. We're going to war, Aston World. You're $26 away from passing your combine. Nice. For your Top Step account, how much profits did you build up in your account before taking your first payout? Bro, like health. It doesn't matter. I would just, even if I have $1,000 and I'm ready for payout, I'll take $500 right away. I wouldn't want to wait at all. There's no way I'm gonna be waiting. Look, I don't care if I end up blowing my account. I want my money first. I want my money out. I don't want to keep any money in the PROPFIRM accounts for various reasons. Obviously, you guys may be aware, but yeah, I just don't like the idea of keeping the money in the PROPFIRM account. I take everything out as much as I can, and one of the big reasons is when you have that money in that account. It's happened to me a lot of cases, right? I mean, not so often anymore, but I used to have like $3,000-$4,000 on that account, and obviously I could have easily taken a payout, but I left the funds in that account, and I ended up blowing that account because the market was definitely very challenging, right? So I ended up blowing that account. So it's happened to me a lot of times like that in the past, and since then I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna leave the money behind. I'm gonna take every single dime, everything possibly. Guys, we're getting a little pullback, guys. 226 here. We just kind of got a rejection of that level. This could be a nice little flush down.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order
filled.
Order
Order
submitted.
filled.
Order submitted. Order
Order filled. Order filled.
Order
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Order submitted.
All right, guys, that was a quick trade, by the way. That was a quick trade.
Order
filled. Order filled.
Order
filled.
All right, guys, down to 3 contracts now. Yeah, that's a nasty pullback, guys. The 50% retrace is back into the 130s, okay? Holy mochaccino, are you serious about this pullback here, guys?
Order filled.
Guys, man, this is a nasty
filled.
pullback. What a nasty pullback here, guys. Holy puppuccino. Oh my crook. Guys, man, this pullback is 187 here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pullback here into the 130s. Like I said again, that's a 50% retrace. Guys, into the 130s is the 50% retrace, everybody. Wow. You guys gotta be kidding me. Holy sappuccino, look at that, guys. 173 now, man. I'm kind of losing the word I can use to describe how wild this market is, guys. I need some help. I need some help. 167 here. Are you crazy? Oh my. Incredible, guys. I think now I pull back into the 130. Guys, man, I'm down to 2 contracts. What the heck am I doing? I should have had like 20 million contracts here in this trade. Just kidding. Mr. Robert Petua. Cluck. Yeah, oh my, cluck, Tricino. Nah, I don't like that. Bro, you gotta find a better word to use. Alright guys, back into the 160s, man. We just got a little bit of a bounce off that 155. I think we could see this thing pull back here into the 130s now. Definitely very doable, right? Definitely very doable. And then I don't know, man. It's gotta kind of have to hold. What the heck is going on in this market, guys? It's a wild pullback here, guys. Down about 180 points here in this market, guys. Oh my. Chuchuchino. Look at that, guys. That's a nasty looking pullback here, guys, man. Incredible. A bear flag, another bear flag, guys. Another leg to the downside here. Back into the 130s. That's like 30 points away from where we are now. Japan. I love you, Japan. I love you, Japan. Just passed an eval. Holy, new Brion. Just passed an eval. Record time. Thanks to that pullback. Holy. Let's go. Good job, man. Good job, brother. Good job. You guys kicked ass the market, guys, right now. Great job, man. Let's keep fighting. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Holy, man. Look at that, guys. We are down to 138. This is incredible. This is incredible, guys. This is absolutely incredible. Down 50%, guys. The target met. Say goodbye.
Order
I'm out.
Order filled.
There we go. Woo! That's a shocker. Nice, Mr. 7 banking. Guys, man. Guys, come on. Did everybody do great on this trade? This is like a perfect setup, guys. I took a step at the perfect time. Just cannot get any better than that. I hope all of you banked, whether it's an eval account, it doesn't really matter. We're trading the Asian market, and this market is now just getting absolutely wrecked. I took my final take profit in that 138, and this is Capito. That's 50% retrace. I'm kind of expecting a little bit of a bounce off this level now. If we can't do that, then I think this goes all the way to the south. I wonder what the south is going to be. But Pastor Eval user HB7. Nice, guys. Wow, what a nasty pullback, guys, man. This market is just absolutely tanking. Everybody has went on a sleep mode. The market tanks on an Asia market. And next thing you know, tomorrow morning, I wonder where it's going to be. Maybe, guys, maybe, not only is it Japan kind of moving this market down to the south, maybe we have a little bit of an insider, maybe some leak on that NFP report coming out. Maybe we have a little bit of a bad news on that NFP. A little bit of a leakage. Right? Maybe that's what it is. Nobody knows. Guys, we're gonna find out tomorrow morning, man. This is gonna get very exciting here tomorrow morning. Holy. This is big. I wonder what it's gonna be, guys. I wonder what it is. But whatever it may be, I think tomorrow's NFP is gonna get very exciting. I will be in a sleep mode though. I don't think I'm gonna be trading NFP tomorrow morning because I don't really have anything to trade. However, this is gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys are trying to get into a lot of past mode with evals, maybe this could be a perfect time to do that tomorrow morning. And by the way, Apex account offer that's 90% off ends supposed to end today. Somebody said it was extended. That's weird. Let me just make sure that it actually extended, guys. Just want to make sure. I don't have an email saying it's extended. Oh, by the way, it ends tomorrow night, so it's fine, I guess, right? Because anyways, tomorrow is the NFP, so really, yeah, it ends tomorrow. For now, it ends tomorrow, so I don't know. Wow, guys, the market's still looking weak. This looks like another bear flag here kind of forming. I don't know, man. This could be another bear flag, guys. I don't know. We really get a bounce over 160 here. If you can't do that, I think this could be another flush down. Holy man, what is going on here, guys? What is going on in this market? We are getting that flush down. We're down about 300 and well, not 300. I lied. 250 points pull back here. Incredible market. What a nasty looking chart. Nasty looking chart, guys. Wow, are we gonna pull back into the next Fibonacci? That would be that would be 900 area, 24,900. Are we gonna break underneath the 25k tomorrow morning? Like, I would be really surprised if we do that too. But I mean, yeah, it's gonna get very interesting, guys, tomorrow morning. Maybe if you guys are already up too much today, then maybe it's time to kind of like do a little walk away and maybe try to come back here tomorrow morning during the NFP. Yeah, we make I think this market is looking to try to crack underneath the very important $25,000 mark. And that's gonna be huge. Just keep in mind, guys, this market was literally in that 26,600, right? 26,600. So we are kind of like gave back how much again? We kind of gave back about 1500, yeah, 1500 on the NQ. So that's a pretty nasty pullback. That's a shocker. Incredible, guys, incredible. Yeah, so I've got to also pass a combine. I have one combine that I'm still trading that right now, but I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow as we get to the NFP. Yeah, maybe that's the one I should be trading. NFP, and I've got some maybe Lucid accounts too. Yes, I mean NFP definitely the time to try to knock out some evals to try to get to the funded stage. What is the best firm you like the most? I like Take Profit Trader the most, and then I also like I'm starting to really like Lucid and Tradify, and then also Apex, and then I also like TopStep too. TopStep slightly on a pricey side, so but I still trade TopStep. I'm never gonna go away from TopStep for sure. I trade TopStep. And I've got Lucid, Tradify, and I also trade what else? Legend accounts, funding ticks accounts, and what else? I can't remember. Too many. 6,000 more points to go to clean up the unfinished. Really? His royal traits. Come on. Which Tradify path do you take? Daily payouts or 1 day every 5 days? 1 day every 5 days is my my preference. Obviously, everybody is different, but me, I like the 5 days. For me, more important thing that counts is the drawdown, right? And DLL. I don't want the DLL. I want more drawdown on my accounts, so I can kind of be patient with waiting 5 days to get payout. At the end of the day, I mean, if you gotta get into a lot of good trades to get daily payouts anyways, right? So I would rather build a lot of profits, a lot of buffer on my account in 5 days and get the payout, right? And still have some more buffer on that account and trade even after the payouts. Out of all of which is your favorite? So it really depends on what kind of a trading journey you're at, right? So if you are a beginner trader, then you gotta be looking for a cheaper accounts, cheaper eval accounts, because you're gonna pass a lot less right at the start. So you have to think about the budget too, right? Your expenses. So my favorite is gonna look different for you, right? For me, I like Take Profit Trader because I've been trading this for a long time now, right? And I understand how to get to daily payouts too. But if you're a beginner trader, maybe a better off trading. Say, I don't trade day anymore, but maybe trade day, end of day drawdown, or I don't know. If you need cheaper accounts to kind of save your dollar, then maybe Apex could be the one. Apex. And also Funding Futures Network, $75, 1+1, so you get one free eval alongside that account that you buy at $75. So you're essentially paying net little less than $40 on each of your accounts, on a 50K account, right? That is. Why don't you trade day? The reason I don't trade day is because they move you to live pretty quickly, and so you guys know I can't go live. So if I'm gonna be trading trade day just to go live at about $4,000 or $5,000, it's not worth my time. You know what I mean? That's the reason. But I mean, I have nothing against trade day. I think they're a pretty good firm. They just move you to live very quickly. At least it sounds better when you compare that to funding ticks that I've been hearing lately, that they move you to live on your first payout. God damn it. What the heck are they thinking about right now? My funding futures. I don't know, man. My funding futures also poo-poo for me. Anyways. What is the best? Should I walk away? Man, 1262? Yeah, I think you should walk away. What's the point? 1262, I've gone through so many times where I make $1,200 in profits on the combine, and I end up giving back a bunch of them. Just trying to get into a trade and trying to make another extra $100. I end up giving back all the gains. So maybe it's a good thing you just walk away now and try to come back tomorrow. There's no reason. Have you tried day trader? I did trade day trader a few times, but honestly, I just not find a reason to trade day trader, right? Just putting in perspective that it's a lot cheaper using Apex accounts, and I'm just so familiar with Apex, right? So, and day trader is a lot more expensive too. So what's the point? What's the benefit? You know what I mean? And you can also trade 20 accounts at a time with Apex versus I don't know how many accounts you can do that with day trader. I think probably 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. So you have a better option. Let's put it that way. That's only just so you can trade up to trinket. Yeah, it's up to them to decide. Yeah, but I mean, I've heard a lot of traders going live at about. It depends too, right? I mean, if they see your stats, your trading stats, and your trading stats is pretty good, and you got the $5,000 with only spending about $300 of the expenses on their accounts, they're gonna move you. They're gonna try to move you to live right away. But if you spent $5,000 and you make $5,000, then yeah, they will allow you to go maybe for an extra maybe, I don't know, 9K maybe. But it really depends on how well you do and how bad you do, right? You like funded next because when you go funded, there's no buffer. Yeah, that's right. But it depends on what account you're loading in, because there's consistency as well on the funded next accounts. On the rapid one, that's 40%. Which top step? use top step, which prop firm would be similar? Man, I think funded next would be the most similar. Funded next, and then I don't know. It's and maybe now Tradify. I don't know. Everybody's all really similar, relatively similar, to be honest with you. They all have pros and cons. You don't have the monthly fee with day trader. Why do you like top step? I mean, there's no reason why I should not like top step too. It's all the same to me. Top step, you just have to trade for 5 days, get $150 or more on your profits. 5 winning days, and you get paid. And I got paid a lot with top step, so that's part of the reason also why I like top step. But it's not like my number 1 or number 2 by any means, but it's still one of my better ones. I like top step, yeah. But again, there's just too many good firms now, guys. It's not like, you know, I'm not saying Take Profit Trader is number 1 or Top Step is number 1. There's just too many good firms now. You know, you got Listed, you got Tradify. Me, if you ask me, I like Take Profit Trader the most, and then I also like Listed. I also like Tradify. You know, I also like Apex, and then I also like Top Step. And then I'm starting to kind of like Funded Next. Bulanox, obviously, also a good firm. I'm just not good at it. And Funding Ticks, I'm starting to really hate it. For all the stuff that's going on right now, it's just not making any sense. So, and then Legend Trading Firm, I also like them now. I'm starting to like them slowly. I still have to get to the funded stage first before I can kind of start to really say I like them. Not. Do you think trading is addictive? I mean, TK, it doesn't matter if it's addictive or not, right? At the end of the day, I don't know. It's all about the payout, right? So if you're getting a lot of payouts, does the addiction make? Does it really matter? Top Step packs fast. I think it takes a few days though. Top Step, if I'm not wrong, they take a few days. I think they take about 3 days. About 3 days, yeah. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I like Tradify. I like Listed too. Funded Next, I'm starting to get some more payouts with Funded Next. So I'm gonna get better at it. Yeah. What do you think about 300k Apex account? I think that's I think 300k Apex accounts are BS to me. For me, I'm not saying that's for everybody. For me, I don't like 300k Apex accounts. I think that's a trap. But I think 300k Apex accounts are kind of good for maybe streamers to kind of like YOLO all day long, you know, like going like 20-30 mini contracts and make everything look fancy. Maybe in that sense, for streamers, it kind of makes sense to use 300k, but I still don't do that, no. It's hard to get payouts using 300k. Yeah, through Weiss. Yeah, Schultz. Yeah, it took you about 2 to 3 days for me. Usually about 2 to 3 days, I think. All right, fellow traders, the market continues to show signs of weakness, you guys, man. I think we have some ways to go to the downside. I don't know if that's going to be right now, but it's just not looking that great, guys. We could get a bounce. I mean, by now we should have got some sort of a relief bounce, I think. So we got a little bit of a bounce off that 50% retrace that's sitting at 130 area, right? So we got a little bit of a bounce off that level. We kind of pierced through that a little bit, and then we kind of got a bounce. Now, We really have to get above the VWAP. If we can't get above the VWAP on my tick chart on the left hand side, that's sitting in that 230 area, which I will be surprised if we actually get a bounce into the VWAP. But if we can't do that, this market just continue pulling back here. I don't know for how long. Obviously, we got long ways to go. We still got another 12 more hours to go for the New York cash, right? So a long time, guys. A lot of stuff can change, by the way, between now through the morning. So if you actually think whatever the bear move that we have now is going to continue into tomorrow morning, that's yeah, that's being a little too naive. 12 more hours to go for the New York cash, so that's a long ways to go. A lot of things can change between now through the morning. So but so far for now though, I think we really have to get a bounce above the VWAP, right, to get this a little bit of a bounce in this market. But for now, man, we just can't find the footing. You know, we just keep constantly getting a rejection off the initial high, lower high, and then you know, a bigger pullback right after the initial lower high bounce. A very bearish looking chart so far. Not a great day for bulls, I guess. Mr. NS, thank you for being here. Much bigger target, that's the problem. Buffer is high, yes, because I think you have about over $7,000 of buffer that you can kind of use. But at the end of the day, it's gonna take you a lot longer to get to payouts, and it's a lot harder to pass, right? It's a lot harder to get to payouts. So I don't know, man. I'm not. It's yeah. You may end up spending all month just to get one payout. That's what I kind of feel, right? So you have, let's say, 30 days to trade in a single month, right? The max payout you can actually take on Apex accounts, on 50k accounts, or what again? $2,000, right? That's the max. On a 300k, how much is it gonna be? About 37 or something like that. I think it's 37, not more than that. So, but 35 or something like that, I'm not really exactly sure. It's probably about 4 or 5 times harder to pass. It's about 3 or 4 times tougher to get payouts. And at the end of the day, the max payout you're gonna get is about 35 versus on a 50k account, it's $2,000, and it's much faster to get to payouts and much faster to get into to pass, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, the ratio and the risk reward, everything else, I think it's way too good on a 50k accounts, I think. But again, I mean, some people, they love 300ks. Some people love a 300ks, and I get it. I think it's 6 payouts. You got to get to 6 payouts. I have one account now. It's on my 5th payout. I've got 6 payout coming in. You got max payout on Apex, yeah. But until you get to the 6th payout. So once you get to 6th payout, it's unlimited. All right, fellow traders, I think it's that time of the day. It's the market kind of like slowed down. Maybe you're trying to get some kind of a support here, or maybe by the time my stream ends, the market's gonna flush even more. I don't know what this market's gonna try and do, but it was a lot of fun, guys. We had some nice little winning trades here tonight, way better than everything that occurred last night. So we'll take it. You know, we did well. You know, I mean, I had a much stronger day today. Globex Asia. I mean, not about the P&L, but just overall the way I kind of traded. So I think we could try to see some nice little trades tomorrow morning as well. Hopefully. Good luck everybody trading the NFP if you guys are. If you guys are trying to pass a whole bunch of evals, best wishes. I will pray for you. Everybody, thank you guys for being here today. Do not forget to smack the like, guys, before you help out. Thank you guys for being here today as well and every day. Have a great rest of the night, guys. We'll see you guys back tomorrow during the Globex Asia. Everybody, have a great rest of the night. God bless you and your family. Thank you guys once again. Congrats to the winner of Versa Trades as well. Everybody, take care. Love you guys. And peace.